Weather is always hot. I don't play with this too. Glam is a soft glam that you can wear as an everyday makeup. So guys, welcome to my channel. So I know I've not done any video in the past like 2 weeks. I took a break because I had something going on. So today I'm going to do my makeup like a popular influencer that I really like, and she's also a YouTuber. So I'm going to try to do my makeup like her. Let's get chatty. So I'm going to I had my bars and I applied everything off camera. So I'm going to apply my sunscreen, and yeah, I always like to have my sunscreen under my makeup. So for the makeup look I'm going to put it on the screen right here. So Nigerian weather is always hot. I don't play with this too. This is Blossom Cosmetics Get a Grip Primer. This is Sweat Block from Ezekiel Cosmetics. So I'm going to first of all apply my sweat block. So where I apply my sweat block are the areas where I sweat a lot that I cannot control. Then apply my grip primer on top of it when my sweat block is dry. The reason why I'm doing this is because the sweat block is just like water, is liquid, so it's going to like dry very fast, and then I can apply my grip primer on top of it before I wear my makeup. So the grip primer is supposed to grip my foundation, my concealer, and every other thing. Yeah, you will see that my sweat block is already dry. If you look at these places, you will see that my sweat block made it matte. So I'm going to apply my grip primer right now. I don't need so much. A little of the grip primer goes a long way for me. So I'm going to blend and make sure that it is sticky before I apply anything on my face. So for the makeup I'm going to do, I want to do an underpainting. So I don't know if you guys can see, but my hand is now so I'm going to use my new set of brushes from MK Beauty Niger today. So I don't know if this happens to any other person, but I'm always like super excited anytime I am doing my makeup, because I feel like it's such a girly time for me to like sit down and just do my makeup in a relaxed mode. By the way, I got my new nails done. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm so excited about my nails. So we're doing an underpainting for this makeup. So I'm just going to color correct any part of my face that has a discoloration. And this is all my hair. This is not a frontal or anything. And the hairstylist that did my hair, like, I didn't even complain. The guy actually got the hair exactly where I wanted it to be. So I'm using this concealer from Avo Cosmetics. I've been using the concealer for a while. So until I get another concealer, this is my favorite concealer for now. Unless I get another concealer or I get any concealer as PR, this is just my favorite concealer for now. So we're doing an underpainting, and I'm going to quickly like blend in my concealer. So for the makeup that Diana did in that photo, her under eye was so bright, and that is what I am actually going to do here. I want my under eye to be very, very bright. So recently I noticed that I fell in love with doing like a thin eyelashes extension. Before, I used to like a very full eyelash extension, but I noticed that it didn't really fit my face that much, and my lash tech, my former lash tech, because I changed lash tech, was not being honest with me. She was just doing it for the money, not because she wanted me to look beautiful. So I changed a lash tech, and this other person actually knows exactly what fits my face. So I'm done blending the concealer. I'm going to contour my face with these two brushes. So I use this for the broader part of my face. I need to like blend the contour that I did. Going to blend my contour. I need to go ahead and add blush to my cheek. So I'm going to like add blush to my face, just a pop of color, because I'm a blush girl. I'm going to blend. Okay. So I'm going to blend the other side of my face. And I'm going to still blend it all out. Before I put on a foundation, I have to tap under my eyes to blend the concealer, and I'm going to put on a fixing spray. So underpainting is so good because where is the concealer and everything that I just applied? If you look on this side of my face, you will see like everything is hidden. I want to cover this side of my face. So with my concealer again, I'm going to go and put a little bit, just a tiny little bit under my eye, and that's it. This is the area that I'm targeting that I want to be very bright. So we're going to blend again. So we're done blending, guys. Where is the concealer? Everything is just well blended and put in place. We're using this powder brush. This is more dense, so I'm going to use it to pick up a powder from my setting spray, and I'm going to go over my face. I'm going to pick up a powder from here, my exact skin color, and I'm going to apply. So Diana is always like in depth about her brows. She's always particular about her brows, and I'm going to try to do my brows almost exactly the way she does hers. So I'm using my edge control to lay my brows back. As you can see, this one is laid, so I'm going to lay this one back too. I'm going to lay so for the brows that I laid back, I'm going to set it a little bit. As you can see, this makeup is actually coming together. And then go over with my brow pomade. Before I go over with my brow pomade, I'm going to use my brush and brush out the setting powder a little bit from my brow area. So the reason why I set my brow. This is the product that I'm using this brow pomade from Hega and Esther. Is a Nigerian brand. So the reason why I lay my brow back and set it before I start applying anything on my brow is so that I will not have any like brow hair scattering all over the place. I want to get all of them in one like stroke. I want to get all of them looking stroke like my natural brows. So I'm going to outline my brows just the way Diana does and hope I'm able to achieve exactly the kind of brows that she does. But I think we can do that. So I want my brows to be a little bit elongated this period, because then so this is for one, we're going to do the other one. So same thing, I'm going to fill it a little bit. I'm always light-handed when I'm filling my brows, so I'm going to outline and elongate. Like I said, I want us to make do with an elongated brows today, because that's the kind of brows the influencer that we're doing her kind of makeup likes, and I like her kind of makeup, so that's why I am trying to do it. So are you guys seeing the way this brow is coming together? Like, look at my brows. Are you guys seeing the way it's coming together? So whoa, yep. We're going to go ahead and use our concealer to highlight the brow bone area, so because I want it to be very bright. So we highlighted the brows off camera, and I'm going to blend in the concealer. So I'm going to highlight the top of my brows a bit, and this time I'm using my foundation to do that. So I'm going to just light-handedly. Okay, so I'm kind of okay. So for the center of my brows, I'm going to just brush and brush so that it will be smooth, which I think my eyeshadow palette, and for me to get exactly what I'm looking for, I have to be very intentional about exactly what I want to apply. So here we are, we're almost there. So I'm going to like gently blend this so I'm going to like blend it in with my powder. So she always pays attention to the inner corner of her eyes to make sure that it is well bronzy. I'm going to go ahead with this eyeshadow brush. I'm going to pick up that color I used on the crease and just apply it here, because we're just using that color for this makeup. So I'm going to apply it above my lashes on my crease area. So our eyeshadow is done. So to get the result that I want, I'm going to go ahead and bake my under eye a little bit more, because the goal is to have a very bright under eye. I'm also baking my nose. So for my waterline, I'm going to use this black gel liner for my waterline, just a little bit, because I don't want it to be too much. So I'm going to use it and line out my waterline. I am not doing too much, So I'm going to go ahead to still contour my face because I want my face to look very well contoured, especially my my brow area. So I'm going to add more depth to my face. And so I always do, like, I'm going to do a little bit of mascara. I always do it before I set my face, but I've learned my lessons never to try that next time. So we're going to set the face when we're going to do the mascara after setting my face, so it doesn't smudge under my eyes. So for now, I'm going to dust out the excesses from the powder. So I have successfully brightened my inner corners of my face. So I'm going to do my lips and set my face. So for my lips, I'm using this too. This is like a lipstick. This is my brow gel liner, so I'm using it for my lips. So I'm going to like pick up the gel liner and go over my lips. This underpainting is so good. I'm in love with it. So I'm going to outline my lips. Now I'm outlining my lips. I want to go over it with this first. There's this soft brown that I'm trying to achieve. So if you know Diana very well, she loves lip liners. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my lipstick. So I'm going to use my hand, my ring finger. I want it to be very soft. Okay. So I'm going to go over with my lip gloss now. So I'm going to make do of the lip gloss that I have. So if you're a fan of Diana, you can tag her under this video to send me her lipology set as PR. I would love to try that. So this is the lip gloss that I have. So I wanted my lip gloss to be extra because Diana loves extra lip gloss. So I hope I got it right. So now that my face is well sculpted and well contoured and I have everything in place, I'm going to go ahead and set my face, then apply my mascara under my eyes. So this is the first one that I'm using. So we have to let it dry a little bit. So I'm going to seal my face with this. So we're waiting for our setting spray to dry before we go in with our mascara. Like, girl, I ate this makeup and left no crumbs. So I'm going to go ahead and gently apply my mascara under my eyes. Just a little bit. I don't have under eyelashes that much, so we're not going to do too much with the mascara. And just like that, I ate Diana Energy kind of makeup, which is like a bronzy look. I had to do more of contouring on my face. So please tag Diana in this video to send me some products from Shine Cartel. I want to try. So yeah, I don't know if you guys love the makeup, but I love the makeup. Like, oh my god, I ate. I look so beautiful. I can't imagine myself. So pretty. So what would you guys rate this makeup? Is it a solid 9 over 10 or 10 over 10 or below or even higher? Like, I can't believe that this is my face. I snatched the I wish there's a photographer I can get now to take my pictures, because so should I go offline now? So yeah guys, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and yeah, that's all about this video. So what do we call this? This should be like an everyday makeup glam. It's a soft glam that you can wear as an everyday makeup glam. And yeah, it's very easy. Mostly just a plain eyeshadow and the lip area. That's it.